Hey water signs, welcome to 8 of Cups Tarot. I'm working on your connection reading for this week. This is for Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. If you have that in your chart, especially your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Just checking up on some of your energies for the week. We've got a pretty active astrological schedule with a new moon in Taurus, conjunct Uranus. And then, I'm sorry, I totally got lost in like this weird train of thought. I'm so sorry. Wow, maybe that's how things are going for my water signs this week. You could be a little lost because there is a lot of air and fire and earth energy, and then you've got Neptune, right? So you're just kind of floating around, letting everybody else do their own thing. Let's see if we can get a jumper for your overall energy really quick. That Uranus energy being activated this week can make us feel really restless. And it is officially Taurus season. And my water signs, what would really benefit you greatly, if you are in a place where you can get to water, if you could go sit by a creek or, a river or a stream or the ocean, if you could do some gardening, planting, even indoor planting, like I just did this succulent garden with my son, and it was a nice time, but getting my hands in the water and the mud, and it was kind of really therapeutic. And with all the Uranus energy, it's good to get grounded, and I feel like my water elements might need to hear that the most. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. King of Wands in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. It's so funny with all the readings that I've been doing lately. These cards were coming up for so many people with reverse energy, and so I went through and I turned them all right side up, and I did a cleansing on them and cleared the deck, and everything's coming up reversals. Uranus is kind of to expect the unexpected, so I feel a little differently about reading the reversals. Actually, I just feel like it's more intense energy sometimes as opposed to the actual reversal card. But King of Wands in reverse could be trying to resist acting on primal instincts, and those instincts are to move away from something. So you may be struggling or tempted to move away from a person, place, or a situation. Let's pull some cards. I'll check out your energy and your person's energy. Okay, so your energy is not so good. We've got a Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Two of Cups in reverse. There's something about this connection that makes you feel alone and unsupported in a way. Lack of attention, maybe. It's triggering childhood wounds around abandonment issues. Oh my God, like that's so cliche, water signs, right? But that's what it's saying. There's also an element about I feel anger surrounding a child or a sense of loss about a child. You could be worried about your child during a divorce or a breakup. The other energy facing you is that of healing, an opportunity of healing. I'm not so sure if this is another person or a situation. Two of Wands in reverse tells me a decision's been made. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. The star is also wish fulfillment, recognition, healing, being vulnerable. So, you know, you may be connecting with somebody who's, I need to pull more cards. I need more of the story here. This is so weird because there's such an element here about children, and I'm just not quite grasping. You know, I get a level from this person of coming out of codependent tendencies. Like, I really like all of these reversals this way. No more juggling. Emotions. Let's pull some more cards for you. I don't know why the first reading I did was so simple. The second one got real complicated. This one seems insane. I can never just do a short reading because I got to really dig in. It's really frustrating. All right, let's pull some cards on this Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, gosh. Okay. This energy, your energy, has no idea how to receive. And you have a problem expressing yourself to this other person. And there can't be growth in a situation if you can't express yourself, right? Because you can't express yourself, you kind of don't talk about your needs or your wants. I feel like you're able to express yourself sexually. But that you don't understand your own worth, and so you give too much. You give way too much without getting anything in return, and you keep coming under these karmic patterns of coming up short. You know, you keep walking away from relationships empty-handed, like, oh my God, I gave it all, I have nothing left. And that's just the energy that you operate under. There's karmic lessons here in the giving and receiving. You know, you could give another person so much. You could do so much for another person. and you think, well, oh my God, if they just see how much I do now, and if they just see what I could take care of for them now, then they'll really love me. And none of that is true. The universe just simply doesn't operate that way. First of all, nobody can love you more than the way that you love yourself. So if you've already decided that you're unworthy of or undeserving of love, and you don't know your own worth, then that's exactly what you're going to receive from others. They won't treat you for your value either. So in a way, this lesson is very much about having to express yourself and your needs and speaking up for yourself in order to bring balance back into relationships. And that way you don't attract relationships in that 5 of Pentacles where you always expect to give and never receive. This definitely does not have to be a romantic relationship. This could definitely be friends, co-workers, your kids. You know, if you're constantly slaving and doing all of this for your kids and you wonder why they don't even appreciate you, well, that's just quite... because you didn't demand it, because you didn't take care of yourself and you didn't put yourself first and you didn't draw those healthy boundaries. And so your kids are just simply acting out the way that you feel about yourself. It's definitely a mirroring. Your person... your person's coming off of a healing of their emotions. Because I feel like they were in kind of a childish place. Maybe a little too emotionally invested in their money or their material stability. And it looks like they were juggling. There is a duality between their foundations and their emotions. There was a juggling of expectations, I'm hearing. All right, let's get some more cards here. Ooh, I'm hearing they don't know how to say they're sorry. That they do think that you're their wish fulfillment. Yeah, look at Card of Enlightenment, Hangman, coming out of being indecisive. Oh. They're so nervous. You know, I think there's an element where they felt like any time that they were stuck dealing in an emotional space, it was taking time away from maybe work. You know, it was juggling the work versus quality of life aspect. Temperance. Oh, this person's moving slow. I feel it. I feel this person's moving slow. They get like a little dose of enlightenment and then they have a little bit of a panic attack over it. And then they work it out in their minds and they go through these phases. I really feel like this is going to be a little while. Let's take a look at your energy. Let's see where we're going here. Because as this person is starting to wake up from their own issues, their own stuff, you've got self-worth, self-confidence issues going on over here. So here we go. That's the karmic cycles we're ending. Transforming the way that we see ourselves. mean, look at this. You guys are like, there's so much mirroring going on between the Pentacles and the Cups with your person. And yours is kind of like the Wands and the Pentacles. So yours is definitely a desire, worthiness, ability to receive. And theirs is very much they're uncomfortable in the emotion end of it. You're uncomfortable in the stability part of it. You might be dealing with opposites here. You know, like you could be real heavy water and earth in your chart. And they could be real heavy air and fire. But the thing is, I don't think either of you are turning away. Now, I do think that there's going to be a period where you're going to have to set aside relationship goals maybe for a little while and focus on your money, focus on your job, your career, your life purpose. Because I think the transformation process for relationships is going to be a little bit longer. And I say that as Gemini is going to go retrograde. I'm sorry, Venus is going to go retrograde in Gemini. She's going to be moving backwards and frontwards and taking a look at things from all angles all the way until August. And she's just starting to set up, you know, we get Pluto goes retrograde at the end of this week, then Venus and Saturn, then Uranus. Yeah, Jupiter. I mean, it just sets off that whole season. We're setting off eclipse season. So, you know, I think right now is a really good time for you to kind of work on your foundations, your stability, what you can provide for yourself. I'm not saying walk away from the situation, because I think that what you're learning from each other, what you're feeding to and from each other is actually quite healthy. Because I don't see a lot of drama. I don't see pain. I'm not seeing broken hearts here. It's just two people with two separate issues that are working through their stuff kind of together, simultaneously, side by side. But I do sense a respect. All right, let's see what we get for future energy here. Judgment. Yeah, I think the divine's going to step in here, guys. I think pay attention to the signs. Be open to the possibilities. I think Uranus may surprise you. You know, an offer might be coming. I think they might still want to work on this, to work with you. I think this connection means something to them. I think they're definitely invested, and it's something that they want to protect. I think you may be something that they want to protect. 3 months. I'm hearing 3 months. Bottom of the deck. 8 of Wands. Action. There's action, there's communication coming for sure. And they're telling me 3 months. Leo season. That would get us to right around Leo season. Let me see. What do I want to pull for you? Let's pull an animal card. I do feel like you guys really do learn a lot from each other. This person's very nervous. This person's very nervous, but I feel like the fear of losing you is greater than the fear of having to admit their feelings for you. That's what they're working through. Kind of cute, it's kind of shy. Okay, I'm not taking that money. Buffalo Spirit. I always want to like sing Bob Marley after I pull that card. Okay, let's read that Buffalo Spirit really quick. Take a look at it. I know it's another card of divinity for sure. Buffalo Spirit is very special. And the correct element here. Be on the right track. If you're wondering in the background what you're listening to, that is my 6-year-old who's obsessed with Spider-Man. So sound effects are on him today. Buffalo, grounded yet heavenly, practical yet spiritual. The hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet its heart and mind rise toward heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time, and may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. When in balance, you are trusting and pure presence. When out of balance, restless and lacks gratitude. And to bring back into balance is prayer. Yeah, that makes sense. It really does. A judgment card, it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out in your favor, even if it doesn't seem like it's working out at this time. Even if it seems like you're having to face a lot of your fears and work things out, know that clearing all those fears out is making space for love to come in. And it really is meant to be. Beautiful reading. All right, water signs. You'll be hearing from me soon with your May readings. And take it easy. Stay in the present moment this week. Don't get too crazy with your mind, and that Uranus energy. Do take moments to get grounded and spend some time in spirit talking to your guides, and they'll be there for you. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.